Alright guys, as the draft approaches, we are going to be doing a mock draft today, and this year's draft will be held in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, this year's draft class is filled with tons of studs, including Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Jamar Chase. I'm really excited to see how things end up this year. And 81% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free, so if you could take 2 seconds and please consider subscribing, you can unsubscribe at any time. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram. We're blowing up on there. We want to grow. What's up? As I said before, we are definitely going to be doing a mock draft today. As you can see, why am I even saying definitely? I'm dumb. So we're just going to be drafting away. So as you can see, the first pick is obviously the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, it says that they need a tight end, a tackle, and a safety. But what's the most important position on the football field? Yes, it is the QB. And this is a no-brainer. It's definitely going to be Trevor Lawrence. Next up, we have the Jets. Also, this is kind of a no-brainer. In my opinion, Justin Fields is better than Zach Wilson. But we already know that they're going to take Zach Wilson here. And now, the 49ers. This little area right here, this is very, very, very questionable. They said that they're either going to take Trey Lance or Mac Jones. I personally think they're going to take Trey Lance because obviously Kyle Shanahan said that he likes Mac Jones, but the coaching department likes Trey Lance, and in the end of the day, the department has more power over one coach, so it's going to be Trey Lance here. And the Falcons here, they're going to take Kyle Pitts. I know that they already have Hayden Hurst, but he's not the best tight end. Austin Hooper was really, really good, but he went to the Browns, so they're going to have to take Kyle Pitts here. They don't exactly have anything else they can do with this pick. Maybe they trade with the Patriots, but in this draft, we do have trades, as you can see. But they're not good. I do not believe that they're going to trade with the Patriots this pick. So they're going to take Kyle Pitts. And pick number 5, I know that Joe Burrow has been advocating for Jamar Chase, but at the end of the day, he needs protection around him because, like, he tore his ACL. He really, really needs help. And I know that a wide receiver would be immensely beneficial. Maybe they can trade for one. I know that they lost John Ross as well, but it's going to be Jamar Chase. What? What the heck? I'm an idiot, bro. And what am I even saying? It's gonna be Penei Sewell. And then Philadelphia. Now, Philadelphia, this team's pretty unique, if you ask me, because, like, they don't really need much, but I think that they're going to end up taking Jamar Chase. They can get that physical, experienced wide receiver that they need. And he's going to be a pretty good fit because they obviously have Devontae Parker. He can back this up well. I know that people are gonna say to take maybe Micah Parsons, and I actually do agree with that. I think that they're gonna take Jamar Chase, but we're gonna spice things up here. We're gonna have him take Micah Parsons. And the recording was a bit corrupted, so with the last pick we took Jamar Chase. And now with the Patriots, we traded up. I did a mock trade with the Carolina Panthers, and I think with this pick we have Mac Jones falling. We also have a better prospect in Justin Fields falling as well. So I do believe that the Patriots are going to end up drafting Justin Fields or Mac Jones here, just to spice things up. As I said before, we're going to have Fields falling, and we will be taking Fields as Jones, obviously. I feel like he's going to drop to another team. We're going to get into that later, though. And here, the Broncos with the next pick. Now, I'm sorry, but, like, either they have 2 options here. Either they can get defense, a safety, because they had some defensive players retire. They could get defensive tackles, and they could get a cornerback. But I do think they should just use this Heisman winner here to their advantage. They are going to take Devonta Smith here. And then, as we can see here, we have the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys, this is really, really unique. I think that you just help out Dak and go with tackle. They do need tight end, but this isn't the greatest class for tight end, as other than Kyle Pitts everyone else has already been taken. I mean, they could go defense. There's so many holes on this team. But as of now, I feel like they got to either help Dak or they got to go defense. I personally feel that they're going to take Rashawn Slater. But I did a poll on Instagram yesterday, and y'all voted Christian Barmore and Patrick Surtain over any offensive players. So I feel like Waddle and Slater, they're going to start dropping a little bit. And Barmore is going to go here to the Dallas Cowboys. And just keep in mind, we are also posting a mock draft on Instagram. The picks are going to vary a little bit because we're just trying to have some fun here and just put stuff out there. And here with the Giants, I know that they traded for John Ross. I know that they got the receiver from the Lions as well. They already have Sterling Shepard and Evan Ingram as well. But they're going to ramp up this core even more, and they are going to take Jalen Waddle. This basically is just proving to them they have a great core around, what's his name? Daniel Jones. They have a great core around him, and they have no excuses to mess up this year. And now, Eagles, no question, Patrick Surtain. I'm not even going to talk about that. That's pretty much a no-brainer because the Eagles really need to revamp their defense because last year it was horrendous for. I don't know if any of y'all know this, but the Chargers did fire their coach this past year. And one place where they really struggled is protecting Justin Herbert, who is their new franchise QB. So if I was them, I would definitely take Rashawn Slater, best tackle in this draft so far. Obviously, there's Penei Sewell as well, but as of now, in this situation where the Chargers are in this draft, it's going to be Slater. And if we move on to the Vikings, they're also in a similar situation. They can either take a safety to back up and develop under Harrison Smith, because I'm going to be honest with you, he's doing kind of dog water. But I think that they're going to have to take Christian Darrisaw and protect Kirk Cousins in all seriousness. And then the Panthers, they did trade down. I think this team has a great, I cannot stress this enough, great young core on defense. I think you just revamp that. Like, obviously, they had Jeremy Chin, they had Brian Burns, but they're definitely going to take Morag here and just revamp that a little bit and have people develop. And the Washington football team, as I did make a trade here, I had them trade up with the Cardinals. They are going to trade up and they will take Mac. Because if Mac Jones drops, he is a perfect fit for them. He can develop under Fitzpatrick just like Tua. And I just think that's going to overall be great for them and their franchise going forward. Okay, the Raiders. This team has many needs. I think that at this point, it's kind of like a dead franchise, if I'm going to be honest with you. But they're going to have to take J.C. Horn. Like, I don't really have much to say about that pick. Now, the Dolphins, they have, like, so many. I can't even keep. They had, like, 3 first-round picks or something this year. Crazy. But obviously, last time with their pick, we did end up taking Micah Parsons. I think that with this pick, they're actually going to go on offense and, try to allow more development on the offensive side of the ball. I did pick up, I'm pretty sure I picked up Jamar Chase for them on Random's channel, link in the description, by the way. But in this scenario, they're definitely going to go with Rashad Bateman and just help out too a little bit. Now, the Cardinals, okay, you need a tight end, but there is no good tight ends in this draft class. So I think that you're just going to have to go with defense, or maybe a tackle, maybe. But you also have great wide receivers, or you could go with the cornerback. I think that the way that this draft is looking, you could go Kwity Paye, Caleb Farley, or I think they could surprise everyone and maybe even go with Greg Newsome. And that's the pick that I'm going to make here. The Bears, okay, this team. Okay, yeah, we already know they're definitely going to go and take Kelton. No, I'm kidding. But I think that they might actually go and take Elijah Vera Tucker. Great place for him to develop, great place for him to learn and become a cornerstone tackle there. Now, the Colts, they did lose a few defenders last year due to opt-outs and trades. I think they're just going to either go with a wide receiver, which there are no like these wide receivers, like let's be honest, compared to the other dudes, these guys are kind of trash. I think they're gonna go with Koromoa here. I think I botched that, but that's okay. So yeah, they're definitely gonna take him. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans. We're gonna go with Walker Little. Like last year, they lost. I said this in Random's channel's video as well. They lost 2 tackles to the Browns. Then they lost another one in free agency, and then COVID opt-outs. And then they drafted some guy last year with the number, or 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure, with the number 4 pick, and he's out of the league now. They just need to test their luck again and go with Walker Little. Hopefully, everything works out for them, but I don't know, man. Okay, then we have the Jets. With the first pick, they went and showed their commitment and dedication, and they ended up picking up Zach Wilson. Here, they're going to help benefit that. We already know they only have one good corner, but I think that they're going to go with the edge here, because they drafted a few guys a few years ago, but those guys didn't exactly pan out and do their full potential, so they can go with many options here, but I think that they're going to go Farley or more, so we're going to take Farley here. And the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is my surprise pick of this draft. This is my hot take. And I know that there's Javonte Williams. He's the #1 ranked running back. This isn't exactly the strongest running back class, but nowadays running backs don't even get drafted that early unless it's like a Zeke or somebody like that. I think that here they're going to end up actually taking Harris or Travis Etienne, or they could take Williams too, but if you think about the symbolism here, you got Jerome the Bus Bettis, the fatty, and I think that G. Harris could develop into a bulldozer just like Derrick Henry. Jerome the fatty, the Bus Bettis. They're gonna take Najee Harris, and I promise you that will happen. Now the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is their second pick. They picked up Trevor Lawrence the first time. Now I say that you either help provide what am I saying, bro? Jalen, bro? Who the heck is Jalen? I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence right now. But you can help either give him a wide receiver, which I really don't think they're going to do. You can go take an edge, somebody, who knows. But I think here they are going to end up taking Kwity Paye from Michigan, the edge rusher. The defense was struggling last year. They were the worst team in the NFL for a reason. Now, the Cleveland Browns. Now, my favorite team, if you guys didn't already know, they already have loads of wide receivers. They're going to have to take Jason Owe here. And I know that they have 2 good edge rushers. They have Garrett and they have Clowney, right? But the reason why I made that pick, I know that they could have gone with maybe a cornerback or someone else like that. But the reason why I made that pick is that the Browns stated last night in their press interview that they were going to take a player and trade backwards, because I completely agree. They don't exactly have any use. I heard that they're going to take that pick and trade it with someone else. That's a hot take from me, but I do hope that they get a corner. I know that they don't really need one, but maybe they can get one and develop the cornerback. Now, the Ravens, Elijah Moore or Terrence Marshall. They're going to go with Terrence Marshall because they need a wide receiver and help. Now, the Saints. I think they're going to have to go and take Asante Samuel here because their cornerbacks are old and they're aging, so that's going to be a big help for Jameis Winston and his offense, favoring to the defense as well. Now the Packers, you gotta help Aaron Rodgers, bro. If you don't take Elijah Moore, there is something mentally wrong with the Packers general managers if they don't take Elijah Moore. And the Buffalo Bills. Now here, they have many options, but I think they can either go Jalen Phillips or Azeez Oluwari, and I do think that they're going to go Jalen Phillips just because his draft stock's a bit higher. Now the Ravens, this is their second pick. With their first pick, we took Terrence Marshall. Here, I think they're going to ramp up this defense because they did lose Matthew Judon to the Patriots in free agency, so they're going to go with Azeez Oluwari. And with the last pick in this draft, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they just re-signed AB like 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes before I was filming this, they re-signed AB. So I mean, they have tons of options here. They could go Zavin Collins as a linebacker, have him develop, or they could go with a tackle. I mean, they also do need a QB though. So let's just take a quick little look. They could take Davis Mills. They could take Kyle Trask. They could go Jamie Newman. We got Felipe Franks in here. I do think that they're not going to take Kyle Trask. Maybe they will, though. Right? I don't think they will. But like I said, this is a spicy draft. This is a hot take draft. So I think their top two choices are Kellen Mond and Kyle Trask. But let's go with Kyle Trask. Look at the grades of this draft. Obviously, if you guys have not seen this, please go check out PFF. Great resource powered by Amazon Web Services. And I've done plenty of mock drafts, plenty of test trials. It's a free resource. Please go check them out. I'm not sponsored. I mean, hey, PFF, if you're watching this, please give me a sponsorship. But still, it's a great resource to use. Anyone can use it. It's free. And yeah. Let's just look at the grades here. Pretty solid. Okay. I got a C+ here. I understand why I got that grade. Honestly, like I feel how I got that grade, right? But I mean, considering the other stuff that we got, like Christian Barrymore, that was a B. I can understand that as well. B- for Bape. What? How? They need. Bro. Overall, though, insanely good draft here. Crazy good draft for me. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Yeah. Other than this Micah Parsons pick, I think everything... I'm pretty sure I actually did that on accident. Like, I don't know what I was thinking with Micah Parsons. Now that I think about it, bro. That was really stupid. But yeah, that's the mock draft and outro. Tune in. So we are trying to hit 70 subscribers by the end of May. It's free. Please take 2 seconds out of your day and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. I have links in the description to ThatRandom Gamer and Bobby Tricks and Bots4 Life's channels. Go sub to them. Once again, follow the socials, linked in description. Thanks for watching. Peace. Stay goated.